Welcome back, everybody. This is Sarcasm Speaks. We are Jared and Bob, and I got an interesting one here. So, two separate stories. I'll start with the one that's a little bit older. Um, so this came out probably a couple weeks ago now, maybe ish. By the time this comes out, um, so I think it's the James Webb telescope. Um, saw some sort of image, right, in space. And somehow or another, people have been reporting that this is an alien spacecraft and it is going to arrive in our orbit by November and it's going to attack Earth.
Bring it on.
So yeah, I mean that was my first thing too. So I think this is funny because what it really probably is like just a fucking asteroid, right? Or like something, right? Comet, whatever it is. Um, and or they don't know what it is, right? It's just some large object, right? Which I guess by definition would be an asteroid. Um, and people are like, "Oh, what do you think it is?" Right? Asking these like astrophysicist guys, right? And they're like, "Well, I mean, we don't really know. It could be anything." And then one of them is like, "Yeah, it could be an alien." Right? Could be which because they don't know, it could be an asteroid, could be also be an alien, right? And they're like, "Oh, well, based on the trajectory and again, because it's math and you can figure this shit out, like, well, it's going to enter a close orbit by like November, right? If it continues on the same track that it's on and we continue on our track, we'll be close by November, right? And people extrapolate this into meaning, well, if it's an alien, that means they're going to attack us in November. And like that's the story, right? So it's like a little bit of like tongue in cheek. Again, this is my opinion. I think a little bit of tongue in cheek by these astrophysicists that then turns into a game of telephone, right? To eventually it gets to the point where this is what like people are actually saying that like aliens are coming in November. And it's like I I think you guys took a couple leaps there with with what's going on.
I mean, I'd welcome them. What do we worry about here?
Yeah, I don't really know. But again, it's just one of those things where people, I think, okay, yeah. So I just found this. Um, or- there's a recent I asked ChatGPT to provide a little bit more context about the aliens that are coming in November. And it responded and says, "Oh, it seems you're referring to a recent sensational theory focused on interstellar object 3I Atlas, which some researchers have speculated could be an alien spacecraft that might make a close approach around late November 2025. What's the claim? 3I Atlas was discovered on July 1st, 2025, and it's traveling at around 130,000 miles per hour toward the sun. In a controversial preprint, not peer reviewed, Avi Loeb from Harvard, with colleagues Adam Hibbert and Adam Crowell, proposed that it's an unusual speed and trajectory could indicate that it's not a comet, but rather an alien reconnaissance technology headed our way. They argue that as it approaches its perihelion, oh yeah, perihelion, that means around the sun. Perihelion in late November, the sun will obscure the objects from Earth-based observation, possibly timed for stealth deployment of surveillance devices or even an attack. So these guys are just fucking around, right? They're just fucking with people. Yeah, it's going to go and then it's going to get to the point where we can't observe it, which means they're going to attack us. Like, okay. So the scientific response is most astronomers disagree. Experts such as Samantha Lawler and Chris Lintott maintain that 3I Atlas is almost certainly a natural comet ejected from another solar system, and they criticize the alien hypothesis as speculative at best. Even Loeb himself acknowledged that the most likely outcome is that the object is completely natural, framing the alien theory as a testable hypothesis, but not something he fully endorses. So, yeah, I mean, again, it's these guys, again, they're nerds, right? They're astrophysicists. They're having fun. They're like, oh, yeah, no, if it does this and it goes behind the sun and we can't observe it, that would be a perfect opportunity for them to launch an attack on us because we can't see it because it's behind the sun. It's like, yeah, or it's just a fucking comet, dude. Right? Like,
Nothing. Nothing anymore.
so yeah, that's that then.
Yeah, well,
So there's another one. Moving right along then. There's another space thing that I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to provide a little bit more information on. Um, causing so I saw something right before we got on actually that apparently there's an asteroid that's going to hit the moon at some point. And it's going to cause chunks of the moon to break off and like come into Earth's orbit or whatever. So I don't know. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about this. Here's the latest on the intriguing scenario involving an asteroid potentially striking the moon and what that could mean for a meteor shower on Earth. What could happen? Asteroid 2024 YR4 and a lunar meteor shower. Why can't they just name these things like fucking like they do with hurricanes? Just give them names, right? It's 3I Atlas, and now this is asteroid 2024 YR4. Like, be less nerdy, guys. Um, so 2024 YR4 is a 60 to 70 feet meter, Jesus, 200 feet. Thanks for that, ChatGPT. Wide asteroid. So it's about 200 feet long, which means it's smaller than a football field. Um, Initially feared to hit Earth, scientists have ruled that out, but now estimate a roughly 4.3% chance it might strike the moon's near side around December 22nd, 2032. Oh, Jesus, that's like another 8 years away. If the impact occurs, it could unleash energy equivalent to 5 to 6 megatons of TNT, forming a 1 kilometer wide crater and ejecting up to 100 million kilograms 220 million pounds of lunar debris into space. Should the asteroid strike the Earth facing hemisphere, about a 50% probability, up to 10% of that debris, millimeter to centimeter size, might be pulled by Earth's gravity and enter our atmosphere in the following days. What that means for us. This event could trigger a rare meteor shower composed of moon fragments lasting several days. Unlike typical meteors, these would move slower, making them dimmer, slower, and longer lived, yet potentially more numerous. For observers on the ground, small telescopes or even binoculars could catch the initial impact flash. Some astronomers suspect the flash might be brighter than a full moon, while others note that the moon's standard brightness could make it less noticeable to the naked eye. Yeah, let's see risks and implications. Scientists warn that hundreds of thousands of satellite encounters could happen. So it could destroy a couple satellites, but no real um, worry about anything hitting Earth. Just like look kind of cool in the sky for a few days, apparently. So that's not even that cool. The thing I saw on Twitter made it seem like we were going to get hit by fucking chunks of moon.
I wish that would
So
be great.
there's only a 4.3% chance that it's even going to hit the moon. And then if it does hit the moon, all that means is like we get a light show basically for like a week. So that's I don't know, not as cool as I thought it was. Thanks, Twitter. But yeah, so we got two scenarios in space that now that I've had ChatGPT explain it to me a little bit more, don't seem to be all that important.
None of the space stuff is ever any good. None of it.
Yeah,
Like
we
space used to be cool. Now it just sucks.
yeah, I guess they took away a planet, right? They took away Pluto. We used to
Yo,
think there
didn't they
would
give
be an
it back?
asteroid. Oh, did they?
I don't remember. I thought they knocked it down, but then they brought it back.
Let's find
Yeah,
out.
'cause they moved it to like a dwarf planet.
Yeah. No, as of now, Pluto has not been reinstated as a planet. It remains classified as a dwarf planet.
So how many planets do we even have?
Seven,
Uh, doesn't,
right?
you know what? I
There,
don't know why I
there
asked. It
were
doesn't
eight.
matter.
It used to be eight. Oh, when we were growing up, there were eight planets. I think, right?
I don't even know, dude. I really
There's
don't.
Mercury, Venus, Earth,
Mars.
Mars. Those are the ones that are inside the asteroid belt. So that's four. And then there's Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus. I think that's
That
it.
was another four.
That was
So it
another
was
four. So
nine.
there's
Now it's eight.
okay. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like you could go to DC and go to the Air and Space Museum, and there's like cool stuff. And now it's like space just kind of fucking sucks. And it's like there's probably something to like. I'm not saying I'd like 100% believe in it, but the more time that goes by, the less I like the more credit that goes to like the moon landing being fake. Cause
Yes, I was hoping you were going to say that.
because it's like again, space was like really cool 60 years ago, and now it's just fucking lame. Like nothing happens.
Yeah, you would think, right? And this is one of the things that people talk about all the time. Your phone that you have in your pocket has more computing power, like physical, like processing power than the computers that they had to get to the moon. And we haven't been back since what, 1969?
I'm like that.
And it's like, do you think we actually went? I don't know. I mean,
Like I said, I'm not saying I believe in it, but I'm definitely saying the longer it goes and the more space sucks, the more potential truth could be to it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard because there's the Van Allen radiation belt too that is right around Earth, that they've never been able to get through before. I guess Russia, during the space race in the 60s, Russia sent a couple animals up through the radiation belt and they all died when they came back except for a dog. And then the dog died like 3 days later. So there's also the issue of going through the Van Allen radiation belt would destroy all the film, right? So, like, how is there film? I mean, I'm of the belief that I think we went, I think, again, like you said, the longer we go, because the other thing too is like Elon Musk is like doing all this shit with Mars or whatever. He's got no interest in the moon, right? And it's like no interest in like space and shit like that. And it's just like, nope, I'm just gonna get to Mars, right? So it's like, I feel like if anyone could do it, he could do it, and he's not doing it. So what are we doing? But regardless, I would like to think we went, right? But I
Well, the thing
think,
is, the other point is the moon doesn't have anything to offer anybody.
yeah, true.
So why send people there?
Yeah. Yeah. That we know of. We don't know. We never like tried to harvest
Don't,
anything on the moon.
don't they have like the rovers and the shit up there? Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, probably, maybe. I mean, they definitely have them on Mars.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I would like to think that we went, but I think all the footage is fake because again, you can't go through the radiation belt with film, especially the film that they had in the 60s. Are you shitting me? Right? Like an actual reel, like a film reel, like that would get destroyed. Like
Shit,
if you
shit
have
was
too
better
much
back then.
light, if you have too much sunlight when you're developing that, it ruins it, right? Like so I don't know. I think the footage is fake, but I do think we went. But I'm kind of with you. The more time goes on, the more I think we didn't go.
Gives the crazy people something to think of it, or like something to have faith in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things, and it's like the conspiracy thing, right? It's like we know that other countries have tried and failed every single time.
Well, you just got to leave it to the oldest and greatest country on earth.
Right? Yeah. And we know what happens with the Van Allen radiation belt. We know what that does to equipment. We know what it does to things that are radiation sensitive. We know every single time. But you're going to tell me the couple times that we went allegedly, it didn't happen?
Yep, yep,
Maybe.
yep.
Right. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm not a astrophysicist,
I wouldn't
but
even play one at a party.
no, no, there's no benefit to playing one there. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we didn't go, but um, all right. I guess enough about space then. I got one other thing, and then we can wrap it up. The 999 challenge, which was going to be my final thought for the last episode because we were talking about baseball because it's baseball related. But I had a different one that worked better. So the 999 challenge has been going around apparently. So I guess, well, all right. I don't want to give them too much credit because it's not like they fucking invented this. But Barstool, apparently, there were some guys that like posted a video trying to do it, and like now it's become a thing. So it's always been a thing, right? Like it's always been like sort of a challenge. But again, just because Barstool brought it into the spotlight a couple weeks ago, now everyone is talking about it. So for anyone out there that doesn't know what it is, it has to do with baseball, right? So you have 9 innings to eat 9 hot dogs and drink 9 beers, right? So that's the 999 challenge. So, I mean, I guess the Barstool guys, I did see a couple videos on Twitter where they tried to do it and they were just puking their brains out into a barrel at the ballpark. Um, but at first thought, like my initial reaction was, well, the hot dogs are going to be the hardest thing. 9 hot dogs in 9 innings is tough. 9 beers, fucking easy, right? Um, the second thing that I thought of was, and I said this to our group chat, was this would have been way easier before baseball instituted a pitch clock. Because these games are like consistently right around 2.5 hours now. Um, 2.5 hours to eat 9 hot dogs. That's a lot, dude. That's like a lot. Um, that's why I said like if you gave me like an old like a 2000 circa 2005 Red Sox Yankees game that was going to go 4 hours and 10 minutes, um, I think I could do it. It would be tough, but I think I could do it. Again, the 9 beers is not the problem here. It's the 9 hot dogs that provides the issue. But if I had one of those 2006 Sox Yankee games where I knew I was going to have 4 hours and 10 minutes, I think I could eat 9 dogs and 9 beers in 4 hours and 10 minutes. Um, 2.5 hours, I don't think I can do that.
I think I'd have a tough. So I think I'd have a tough time with the hot dogs. I don't know if I could do the hot dogs.
Yeah, the hot dogs are the hardest part.
Like I've never tried to eat anything like that. I don't know if I could do it. I also don't
Yeah.
like hot dogs that much.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I don't really like hot dogs.
But at least with hot dogs, you could go like a couple straight, a couple with mustard.
Yeah,
You could even start doing some weird shit 'cause at that rate, it doesn't matter. Like put hot sauce on one,
right.
like
Right.
mix it up. But I don't know, man. Like nine, nine hot dogs is a lot of hot dogs.
I feel like my strategy would be I could bang out 3 of them right out of the gate, right? So I would bang out 3 hot dogs and probably 2 beers, like in the first inning. And then I would probably have to set it to cruise control after that. Like, and
I
then
would
just,
definitely puke. Like
yeah, I
it's
could
just too much
probably do,
volume of stuff.
and that's what I mean. The 2.5 hours is also the problem. Having the pitch clock, 4 hours, I think it's doable.
Well, it's also like, I know JJ Watt did the video, but
So
like, dude, I weigh like
yeah,
165, 100, between 165 and 170 pounds.
yeah.
I'm 5'8".
And that was the other thing I was gonna get
There's
to
only
with,
so much
yeah,
fucking space to put something in me.
yeah.
Unless I start sitting on them, in which case there's plenty of room.
I get it all done
I
in
could
one
sit
inning.
on nine, like that's
Yeah,
no issue.
yeah. Um, so yeah, obviously JJ Watt did it, or not, maybe not so obvious if you don't follow him, but JJ Watt, as his playing weight when he was listed was 6'5", 290 pounds. So
Yeah, I mean, like
he's
his
a
stomach is
large
probably
human.
double the size of me.
Yeah, yeah. But he did it. He crushed it. And then I think after the game, he went to Culver's and got like an ice cream sundae or something. He posted a
Um,
picture and it's like,
I
yeah,
guess
dude, you're
if
6'5", 300 pounds. Like,
well,
obviously you can do it.
well, even like so, Bob does sports. They do like either drinking challenges or food challenges. They don't do them at the same time,
Yeah.
but 9 holes of golf, 2 hours, and they'll do like they've done nine hot. Did they fail it? I don't know if they passed it or not. But like they did the 9 hot dogs. They said it was fucking tough. And like
Yeah.
9 beers is also tough because it's just volume.
Right.
And um one of the guys is like a fairly big dude. I think he's like 6'2", 250. And the other guy, I don't know what he is, but I don't know what his like body size is, but
Yeah. Fat Perez. And then
well,
what's the,
Perez, so it's funny, Perez can't eat. Like or
yeah.
like
Well, he's
Perez
also not
can't
that tall either, right?
no, he's very short.
The other dude is tall. What's his name? The other
Cold
big
cuts.
dude? Yeah.
Joey
Yeah.
cold
Joey
cuts.
Colcuts. Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, he's like 6'2", 250.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how big Bob is, but Perez can't eat. He just cannot, like, these eating challenges are fucking tough for him. And it's crazy because he's fucking fat. Bob's the one that eats the easiest, I think. I don't know. Cold cuts is, I mean, he's usually fine. He,
Yeah.
he, he does good with the drinking challenges. Although none of them did good when they spun the wheel and it came out with like 99 assorted. Um, But yeah, I mean, they did a video where they did 9 hot dogs in 9 holes. They've done 9 beers in 9 holes. Like they've done all types of stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I would fucking puke everywhere. Like I would either so it's either I would puke everywhere or I wouldn't get there. I wouldn't get it
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
So for me, I think as a with my body size, there's no chance. There's no way to do 999 for me. Like even like 666 because it's like you're scaling it back, but I don't have the time anymore. So it's like that's a problem.
Right. Right.
Because like I feel like and that's the thing is like for JJ Watt, he probably needs to like for him to feel as full as I would on like on this challenge, he might have to eat 12 and I might have to eat like 7 or eat and drink
Right.
like
Right.
12 to 7 or 12 to 5, like something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same. Like that's a
Right.
joke.
Right.
So I think that's why I wouldn't be able to do it because it's not scaled for body size,
Right. Right.
body mass.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I mean, like even because obviously Busted Jack Mason, the dude is 6'7", like 300 pounds. Like that's just a lot of space to put a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like so how like so that's the thing. It's like with the challenge, like all of that stuff matters.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try it.
No, I will not be trying that.
I will not be trying it.
Well, actually, there's very few food challenges that I would try because what's the point?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
what am I getting out of it?
Right. Right. Yeah. Especially at this point, like I would just eat. If I wanted to eat it, I would just eat. Like I don't need to eat it faster than anyone or
No,
more
and that's
volume than
like
anyone. I would just eat it. I'd be like, oh,
we're
that looks like something I really would like. So I would like to eat that.
yeah, we're not in like the content creation game,
Yeah.
so it's like there's no benefit.
Right. Right. So, all right. You want to wrap this guy up?
We can wrap this up.
All right.
Um, so it's just good to know. So I played Myopia on the last Monday.
Oh, sweet.
Um, so fourth time in 5 years playing. Good to know that place is just so fucking hard still. Like there's no fucking figuring that place out. And it's like credit to the guys, like a bunch of guys shot like 3 over, 5 over. It's like credit to them. I don't know how the fuck they figure it out. I can't figure that fucking place out.
Oh yeah, that's when you
Just
sent me the Knicks, right, in Essex.
oh yeah, I went to Nick's and Essex Street.
Yeah.
Junior
Yeah.
beef was really good. Fucking big though.
Yeah.
Um, ate that in about a minute and a half. So that's the thing. It's like I'm a speed guy. Like
Yeah.
you give me something, I'll probably eat it faster than most people, but I don't have length.
Yeah. I'm a sprinter. I'm not an endurance
Yep.
guy.
Um. So yeah, I went to Myopia, and again, just like it was like probably the best I've ever hit the ball at that place. Couldn't put it in the cup, and it's just like good to know. Just I am never gonna figure that place out. I think I have a 79 there. That's probably the best I got. It's like it is just always a fucking battle.
Was it for the tour?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know how anyone does it.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Do you have to be a certain handicap?
Nope.
No.
There's a guy that's like a legit fucking 35.
Oh, Jesus.
He shot 150 one time.
Fucking Christ. That's awful. So I mean, at that point, right? And this might be actually the case for me, right? At a 15. Although I think I got my handicap down. I might be sub 15 for the first time ever. No, 15.1. Sorry. It is my all-time low, but a 15.1. I played fucking great at Torrey Pines when I was out there last week. Um, but so are there some courses where and I would imagine potentially yes, where your course handicap is like significantly higher than your typical handicap?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I
So I
mean,
think I
like,
was I think my indexes was 4.2 and I got 7
oh shit. Okay. So like
at
if someone,
myopia.
and I'm also assuming it's proportional, right? Because it's like ratio based. So if you were a 4 and got 7, if I was a 15, I might get 24.
Probably not, but
That doesn't sound right. But
that's
like
way too
for that
many.
guy that's a 35, right? Like
Doesn't matter what he gets. It does not matter what he gets.
he's
It
gonna
will
get
never
three
matter.
strokes a hole.
It's never gonna matter.
Yeah. Yeah, when I said that, 22 seems way too much. Because that would be three strokes on, no, that would be two strokes on four holes.
Just look up what you are there.
Oh, can you do that now? Is that like that new feature that I saw that you can look up your,
Always been able to.
oh, they updated the app.
So if you played the appropriate tees, you would have gotten 18.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a stroke a hole.
Yep.
But yeah, because I know a couple times that I played like in competitive rounds or whatever, they also only give you 95% of your
Yeah,
handicap,
I don't
which I
know
don't know
if
what the purpose is of that.
it's to protect the low guys because um you're significantly less likely to shoot your handicap as a low player. So like that's the thing is like if I had to go play some of these guys at 100%, I would never play. Like if we were doing matches or stuff at the club, like no
Yeah.
way. Like
Yeah.
fuck that. Fuck that. So we play it like at the club, we mostly always play 85. And it's because when people are getting that many, it's just too many to overcome. Like
Right. Right.
in the thing with match play, so it's match play, stroke play, but so the tour I think it's a little bit higher because it's typically stroke play. Um, but yeah, when you play match play, it's like you can't be given because if you were gonna make a 9 on a hole, but I make 4, that's 4 strokes that you typically would be using towards your score that just don't even factor. Um, so yeah, it's very rare that something comes in at 100%.
Yeah. And then is that, I mean, it might be different for you guys because you belong to a course, but is that like in a competitive round, right? Like say like Plymouth Country Club, I got 95%. Is it
Yep.
of my course handicap?
Horse handicap.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So my at being a 15-1, like my course handicap at Plymouth might be a 18, right?
Yeah, we'll just make shit up.
Which yeah, which is then 95% of that would be 17, right? So I would get
Yep.
17 strokes. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That makes a little bit more sense.
That's why like a lot of time people like setting up their own matches, they try to do like horse handicap 85%, and then it just kind of ends up being index to index. So it's like I played a guy today, he's 10, and I'm a 4 and change. He goes, oh, 3 aside. I go, whatever, Jerry. I don't get away from me. Um, I have to give you 3. He goes, maybe more. I go, I ain't giving you more. Get away from me. And but yeah, so it's like 4.4 to 10. Maybe it's either 5 or 6 that I have to give them. But
Yeah.
what people will do is they'll be like, "Oh, well, what's the course handicap?" And it's like, "Okay, well, I'm a 6 on the course, and then he's going to be a 12. It's still 6."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you take the 85% and it's 5. I just told you it was 5 or 6.
Right.
Now that only works at our course because the other thing too is like when we play some of like our public rounds or like whatever, I actually it goes the other way. So it's like there's been times where it's like my course handicap has been 0. So technically I'm giving strokes back.
Yeah.
Um And with that, when that's the case, it's like, okay, well, I'm not posting this, obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
No, there's no situation where I can roll up and expect to shoot even par at a golf course to say I shot my handicap today.
right, right. Yeah,
But I
that's
shot
just silly.
77 on Saturday in a tournament at Sharon, and that was my course hand. And that, like, I shot my handicap that day.
Right, right. So, all right. The hell is my final thought? I digressed. Oh, okay, yeah. This will be a quick one. So Time Magazine came out and listed um the top 100 podcasts. Um, I think of all time or like most influential, whatever. Like there was some sort of qualifier to it where it was like, oh, these are the top 100 podcasts like that have shaped the industry, I think is what is the terminology that they used. Um, so out of 100 podcasts, you want to guess whose podcast didn't make the list?
My figure Caller Daddy was number one.
Yeah, they were up there. Yeah.
Were they really?
Yeah. Call Her
Oh, that's
Daddy was like a
interesting.
top five
From Time Magazine, that's
from
interesting.
Time Magazine. Yeah. Yeah, you want to just take a random guess on who didn't crack the top 100
I have no idea.
and surprise, it's not us. Obviously, we didn't make it. But
Well, I could have. Well, I thought that was just. I
yeah,
thought that
no.
was assumed.
No, the Joe Rogan podcast.
I was say maybe if it was Time Magazine in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah, no, the Joe Rogan podcast did not make the Time 100 top podcasts that have shaped the industry.
Well, you love a good non-biased
Yeah.
article.
Yeah, it's very down the middle, very non-biased. Yeah,
Yeah, because that's the
yeah.
thing. Like him, hate him, whatever. To say he didn't shape the industry is a joke.
He is the
He
one
might
that
be the
made pod
industry.
he made the industry. He didn't just shape it, he made it, right? Like, yeah, I know Adam Curry technically made the first podcast ever, and he's the one that coined the term. And Mark Maron had a pretty big podcast, but he really hasn't been relevant in like a decade. Um, Joe Rogan is the one. Like, he is the one. So, but yeah, good. Shout out to Time Magazine for being down the middle
Yep.
and not biased at all.
Good journalism, boys.
Yeah. Having Call Her Daddy as a top five podcast, but not having Joe Rogan on the top 100 at all. And then all the Rogan adjacent guys, like all of his buddies, didn't crack the list either. Right. So, like Shane Gillis, right? Shane Gillis is absolutely massive right now. He's hosted SNL twice in the last year. He just hosted the ESPYs. He's got the number one show on Netflix 2 years in a row with tires. Like Shane Gillis is fucking huge. He just sold out. Um, I forget whether it was Lincoln Financial or wherever the 76ers play, but he's from Philly. He sold out whatever arena he went to. I feel like it was probably wherever the 76ers play. Because I feel like Lincoln Financial has like 70,000 seats. I don't know if he can fill that quite yet, but he's absolutely massive, right? Shane Gillis is huge right now, but he's friends with Joe Rogan. His podcast didn't crack the top 100. Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer, they have a podcast. They weren't on there, right? Like all of these people that are like friends with Joe Rogan didn't crack the top 100. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. All right, gotcha. Time Magazine, you put together this list. Yeah, it's a dog shit list. It's absolutely meaningless. So moving right along. Um, it's a fake list.
Dumb list, Mary.
Yeah, dumb list. So yeah, we should petition them. I'm surprised we actually didn't make it. Right. Well, we definitely would. If Rogan didn't make it,
No.
we definitely would be on it. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for us. So thanks for watching your not top 100 podcast. Subscribe wherever you are. Maybe we can make that list, but probably not. Hit the thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. Follow social medias on the bottom of the screen and support the sponsors, support us. And until next time, good night, everybody.